On February 5th, 2024, Travis County murder suspect Gavin Roberts accepted a plea deal for the 2022 murder of Justin Haden and was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Roberts killed Haden at an apartment in the Domain on Halloween in 2022 and buried his body near I-35 in Williamson County before driving to Colorado. He was arrested in Colorado in November 2022 and extradited back to Travis County. On February 6th, Haden's loved one spoke directly to Roberts during a hearing at the Travis County Courthouse.
Justin is my nephew. He was 34 when he was murdered. I was 68. November 22nd, he was missing with evidence of a violent crime being present in his home. That's when the living nightmare started. It's like having a dream where you have a nightmare, but you wake up and it's really not a dream, it's real life. I miss his mischievous smile, his ability to make people laugh, his tall tales, but they really were mostly true. It seemed like they weren't, but they were. Being in his presence of his genuine care and enthusiasm for life, because Justin grabbed a hold of life and lived it. So you were caught. You were caught because of Justin, and he gave that gift to this world. People could be safer. I only wish he could have been with us a little bit longer, because it wasn't long enough. Yesterday, you pled guilty, and you were sentenced to 50 years. In November 2022, our family was sentenced to life. Not 50 years of life. Justin is my nephew. He was 34 when he was murdered. I am almost 70 now. Justin will also always be 34.
No one ever imagines that something this horrific could happen to them or their family. But one day it did happen to ours. Life is full of challenges and struggles, and everyone experiences them. Justin was not an exception. However, one thing he didn't struggle with was showing love and kindness and a positive spirit towards other people. Why would someone hurt Justin? Not Justin. He was gentle and peaceful and a caring soul who felt things very deeply. He didn't have a violent or aggressive personality. He was sweet and funny. Unfortunately, I've come to realize that sometimes there's just true evil that exists in this world. And I believe that you, Gavin Roberts, personify this. You live in my nightmares, and I'm sure many others. I feel that you do deserve to live your life in prison, and that is where I sincerely hope that you take your very last breath.
This void that you left, it will never be filled. The impact that you made by your choice to end Justin's life, it extends so much further than that act itself. So, most of us, the majority of people live in this world of care and love and community. I think there are a certain few people who live below this line of morality. That's you. I bet when you were a kid, you probably had some hopes and aspirations. You probably didn't think that you were going to spend the majority of your life in a Texas prison, but you are. Your parents, your sister, grandparents, they probably didn't think that you would turn into a monster. But you are. You messed up. You really did.
My name is Fred Haden. I am Justin Haden's father. When you leave today, you're nothing to me. I won't give you another thought. And I've spent much of my life helping people and being charitable and philanthropic towards people and organizations, even up to the country level. And it's been much of my effort trying to improve their way of life. And it pains me to think that there is a person now in my life that after this point today, I will not give another thought to your meaning in my life is the equivalent of the meaning that I may have towards a pile of chaff. And I believe starting today, when you walk through that door and we never see you again, I think that you will be blown away by the winds of God's judgment. And one thing I want you to always remember, don't ever forget for 1 second that there will be eyes watching you. They'll watch you every minute that you leave here, every minute you're imprisoned, and if you are ever released, those same eyes will be watching you. And they'll know you, and they'll know about your past, and you will never be allowed to forget what you've done.
Gavin Roberts will serve his sentence at the Texas State Penitentiary in Huntsville, Texas.